All right, turn your vehicle off for me.
Okay, this is cool. Right off the back, when you see that very intentional inching the window down just enough to get the voice out, sovereign citizen light goes off in my head. And if you notice, the officer is catching this because he repeats almost verbatim what the driver is saying when she pulls out her sovereign citizen card of things that I'm going to say to an officer if pulled over.
I get 94, I got a sovereign citizen. Turn your vehicle off for me.
I got a sovereign citizen. I got a fucking
ma'am,
net
can you
job.
turn your vehicle
I know
off for
you can't
me?
say that.
All right, listen to me. I know you don't answer questions, but you're going to listen to what I'm going to say. If you don't open the vehicle door and you step out and you turn the vehicle off, I'm going to break the window and I'm going to take you out of the vehicle and I'm going to take you under arrest. Okay, you understand that if you don't comply with what I'm saying, you are going to go under arrest.
If you look very closely, you can see that she's on the phone, like it's right in the middle of the officer's body cam. You can see the reflection. Almost always, sovereign citizen type people will be on the phone with someone else getting guidance, and this guidance is usually horrible.
All right, one more chance. All right, I'm going to have her 10:15. I need 94, but you close the windows. I'm going to break the window. Step out of the vehicle. Step out of the vehicle.
Kidnap me.
I'm not going to kidnap you.
I have a fee.
Listen to me.
No.
Listen to me, ma'am. You're going about this the wrong way. You're just going to get a citation. You're about to go to jail for resisting. You understand? So step out of the vehicle.
Okay, I don't think she meant to leave the door open, and it was a little surprise to her that the door opened. And this might have been able to end right here. Y'all.
They can't.
Turn your equity into opportunity at Connected Credit Union.
Number 3, and then UAE, but I think UAE passed up Iran by like 100,000 barrels a day, whatever the number is. And even on the OPEC list, I think Venezuela falls as number 7. So it's funny how U.S. has got the control with Venezuela.
Son of a gun. My queue is all messed up. What, you want to see what happened to the...
And right here, the officer engages her. So I'm not sure why she left the door open. It was probably just an oversight. But if this continues this way and she inside that vehicle, I can predict a broken window in her near future.
Ma'am, I don't want to use force.
The reality and the lies and the bullying is such as to tamp that down. But it doesn't really tamp it down entirely. It simply keeps it from entering into the public realm. So it's down below. And people are aware, So what I'm saying from this is that I believe that when the time comes for the next round, when they roll out the thing, if they have any idea that it's just going to be the same as before, they're completely and utterly wrong.
Gotcha. Yeah, hold on. Oh, jeez.
910,000 barrels. So these are the types of things where you're sitting saying, wait a minute, like, so you ever wonder, you watch Trump, you're like, why is this guy just sitting? We're going to attack. Doesn't attack. We're going to attack. Wait, I'm telling you we're going to attack. He's not doing anything. He's got the blockade. Mm-hmm. He's kind of sitting on us like, all right, take your time.
But you see
how long you can go with it.
The big picture, zoom out big picture. Again, the framework here is Cold War 2.0. And what's really happening is the world is realigning. The world is realigning away from, we had an alignment during the Cold War. It kind of went away in the 1990s and 2000s, and things got mixed up a little bit. But The world is now realigning, and the Trump administration, at the very least, is recognizing the dangers as well as the potential opportunities, and he's trying as hard as he possibly can to realign the world in a way that's more favorable to the United States. So, John...
Just a second. Yeah, I had to check something. Well, see, we have some watchers in class. They can only see what we see. Yeah, they're assigned to us. Someone requested to finish watching this one. I love that we can communicate. See, back in the day, we weren't allowed. Yeah, we were not allowed to do that. They were not allowed. Well, see, it's not as though anything's being allowed. It's just the capability that's there. I think sometimes it surprises them when we hear their requests or questions. And then how they hear us. And then there's another investigation trying to figure out who has a listening device or who's the mole feeding us information. Yeah, but it's nice. I mean, back in the day, you just kind of have to, you wouldn't be able to make those kind of requests. Directly. Right. Right, and usually, I mean, any kind of direct contact, usually just a middle conduit, right? I mean, really, what are the connecting embodiments of the source fields with which you speak of? I don't know either. Can you see it really doesn't matter? You still gotta bake the bread. You still gotta help the kids. Or not. Right. I mean, you cannot bake the bread and not help the kids and just let the place turn into Mad Max, which it has in some places. They were very careful to make sure to move away from those places and tell all their friends to move away from certain areas. And if you are in those areas, make sure you have good security. Don't frequent certain establishments. Don't look at his neck. Don't say this. Don't offend anybody. Right, and you just have a bunch of astute, so nice, well-spoken people with fake eyelashes and crosses running around, pointing out all the bullies and Nazis, and if you don't get them, then defund the police. They're not doing their job. They're still telling us we're nasty cunts. Yeah, because you are. Right, so anyways, my name is Mary, and we're in Augusta, Maine, and I have 4 children here, and my youngest 2 are in the hands of sick, murderous pedophiles. Yeah, 4 human beings that I grew in my body. I mean, I didn't do it all on my own. I mean, I can't really take credit for that, right? Right, so human beings that grew within this body with which my conscious field of awareness is attached to in some way. I think there's some kind of energetic connection between my conscious field of awareness and my memories and the way I feel about things and express myself. There's some kind of connection between that thing and the body. Oh man. I don't know, maybe you can get some funding, try to figure it out and teach some classes. Because you seem so nice and well-spoken, and that's really what people need, is just your gracious presence, your kind, loving heart and understanding. Someone that'll listen to all their bullshit and coddle their childish beliefs. Yeah, don't tell them the ghosts aren't real. It upsets them. If they really believe in the ghosts, just medicate them. Just give them some medication. Shh. And now they need a support pet. Shh. No, we don't care. We don't care if your kids go to that store too and they're petrified of dogs. These people need a support pet. Can't you see? They can't see. Those fake eyelashes, they can't fucking see you. And they're blind. The glue went to their brains. They're fucking blind. They can't look at it. Right, so they don't care. They don't fucking care. In fact, if your kid is timid and afraid of dogs, then we're just going to keep pushing out the drugs and the dogs and putting them in your face until you build a tolerance and we desensitize you and make you love the drugs and the dogs. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, nasty cunts and slugs. We're in Augusta, Maine. My name is Mary. There are 4 human beings here that I birthed out of my body. The youngest 2 are in the hands of sick, murderous pedophiles who tried to kill me and like to target retards and Nazis and Karens. They love the hate all you nasty cunts and slugs have for us. Most of the slugs don't even care. They appreciate all the hate and the drama, these cunts, and they just let them have at it. And they give them the access and capabilities while they do what? Who cares? I could really care less. We're concerned about the ones who fall through the crack that are getting killed and tortured and fucked by these punks who make child and animal pornography and feed it to activist groups and chasers and feed-hers, which is another fucking business, and it needs to be addressed. And I can't believe how you fucking adults all throughout our mainstream and other organizations are fucking ignoring it like the plague, you nasty fucking people. You have any other questions, comments, or concerns or suggestions how we can get the proper authorities to stop working with cartels and fucking nasty druggies, cunts, and sluts in our communities protecting pedophiles? Any suggestions how we can do that? You let us know. We're right here when you have any fucking bright ideas.